Hello, my name is Mason, and today we will be doing the persuasive speech. Imagine you're at a nice restaurant you had just an excellent meal and excellent service, and it comes down to paying the bill. It's not a simple laying down the money and going away. There's some stuff involved. Today we'll be talking about stopping tipping. I've had multiple occasions where I had to tip someone, and so I've had some experience with how much I want to tip someone, and if I do want to or not. If you haven't already had the experience of tipping or the pressures, then sooner or later you will, especially going to a restaurant these days. Tipping is always there. The three reasons why we should stop tipping are: it's easier for consumers, it's less pressure on servers, and it's also, restaurants have already stopped tipping, especially in some countries. All right, first reason is easier for consumer. According to Peter Romeo, when banning tipping, it's just one easy all-in-one price. However, some people don't like having it all in one because people aren't used to seeing a $44 hamburger, which is usually 22 bucks. That's what happens when you ban tipping. However, when you do stop tipping, he's done some experiments, and he says that when stopping tipping, consumers actually pay less than they do. We've talked about easier for consumer. Now we'll talk about pressures on servers. So Elizabeth Lazarotz wrote that restaurants pay waiters less. In some states, it's $2.13 an hour. Understanding the restaurants saying the tip make up whatever the price of minimum wage they have to do, because the government actually tries to enforce, if they don't make up the tip, then the restaurant has to do the minimum wage and actually put in some money as well. Consumers shouldn't be the ones to have the pressures on having to help someone pay for next month's rent. Killian did a survey of 500 people, 500 consumers. 26% of them said they would feel less pressured when there was no tipping. Now, we've talked about pressures on servers. We'll go to restaurants have already stopped. Cheryl Ann pointed out on many websites that Argentina and Japan, tipping is illegal and is considered an insult. Also, she said Denmark has no tipping in restaurants. According to Killian's survey, 47% of 500 consumers surveyed, they wouldn't feel anything if their favorite restaurants stopped tipping. To review, we have talked about the reasons why we should stop tipping. And these reasons are the ease for consumers, the less stress for servers, and finally, restaurants have already stopped tipping. You should take this video into consideration when talking about tipping, and we should band together in stopping tipping. However, if you still want to tip, restaurants could still have tipping involved, and it's just based on free will. They still pay that minimum the hourly wage that they need to, but it's up to the consumer if they want to, tip more and give them a little bit more credit when they deserve it. Tipping has been around for centuries, and it serves no purpose to keep it going.